Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome to Selenium Python training program. Today we are going to see how to handle auto suggestions. What does it means? What exactly an auto suggestions means? Let me open a bing.com. See on a bing.com, assume that I'm entering some value. Whenever I'm entering something, see below values are getting displayed. These values we can treat it as an auto suggestion. So here my scenario is get all auto suggestions and print them to the console. Whatever the values we are getting, print them to the console. The various steps in achieving this one are open browser and a app. And once after we open the browser and a app, enter value to the search field, wait for few seconds, then suggestions will be populated. Okay, suggestions will be populated. Identify whether there is any common property for all the suggestions. If so, we can use a find elements command. We know find elements is a command which will be capturing multiple objects information. So let us see whether there is a common element or common property for all the objects or not. So right click on the first auto suggestion and click on an inspect. So whenever I clicked on an inspect, see strong, the name was split into a parts, and this is what my class name is. And this is a coming from this one. So this is a parent and this is a child. So this is what a parent which is having a class name and a tag name as a li slash slash li open braces at the rate class is equal to. See here, I can find seven outcomes from that. One, two, all the auto suggestions are populated. So we identified an XPath which is common for everything. So I can use driver dot find elements by XPath and we can print them using a for loop. Okay, I can print them using a for loop. Cool. So find elements by XPath and I can use a for loop to print entire information to the console. Good enough, done the deal. So let's switch back to our PyCharm editor and create a new program for the same. And guys, we already created a program which will be capturing all the links in the web page, right? Let me try to use that piece of a code here. See, this is what the piece of code, the demo 10. So let me copy this program and paste a new program and demo 22. Okay, in this script let me delete all the comments. These are creating confusing to me. I'm just deleting all the comments. See, it has a driver dot find elements by tag name. So my URL is a bing.com. Before performing, I need to enter a value to a text field. This is what my XPath is. Copy the XPath and paste the XPath in the editor for now and go back here. Right click on a text field, inspect element. It has an ID property. So go back here. As soon as we open the application, find element by ID and enter a value as a Suren into that. As soon as you entered a value into that, wait for few seconds. So the time whatever I'm giving it out over there is wait for 5 seconds. After waiting for 5 seconds, auto suggestions are getting populated and the XPath is this one. So go back here. By earlier we have a tag name. I'm deleting that. Driver dot find elements by XPath. This is what an XPath is. The result I'm storing it in a P1 equal to. And I'm not changing anything else in the previous program. The previous program, see here, this one is printing the total number of values. Below line will print total number of values in the list. And after that, below for loop, it is printing all the values in the list which are displayed. Now, let me run my script and see whether it is printing the output to the console or not. So my script is getting executed. And so one small thing is here, this script doesn't have a window maximize. Okay, I can add it at a point now. But if you observe, all these auto suggestions got a printed. And on top of my test script, driver dot maximize the window. And along with that, this is the way how to print the information to the console. And then what I want to do means, let me try to capture screenshot. Okay. In order to capture screenshot, we need to mention in which location it needs to capture it. Okay. In which location it needs to capture the screenshot. So over here, I'm just giving this as my path. Okay. So here, the corresponding command that we have to use is driver dot get screenshot as a PNG file. Okay, get screenshot as a PNG file. I'm selecting this option, and for this one we need to specify the file location. I know I have to change this slash to a forward slash. I'm just changing my slashes here. And even we need to give a unique name, hence I'm giving my name as demo22.png. So I have given this name. Let me try to run my script and see whether it is capturing the screenshot in that location or not. See, in this particular location we don't have any screenshots. It has an Excel file, two text files, and one PowerPoint presentation. My script is getting executed. Okay. So it entered the value and now it's waiting for some time to terminate the browser. Okay, so let us see whether the script got a failed or it got executed successfully. My script got a failed here. So the point of what it is saying means driver.get screenshot as a PNG. So get screenshot as a PNG takes one argument, but we passed two arguments. Okay, so I think again I have given an improper command. So driver dot get screenshot as a file. Let me take this as a file and pass on this info. And let me try to run this script again. Okay, let me try to run this script again and see whether this time it is capturing or not. See, whenever we are getting an exception means definitely there is an issue with the command what we have used. That's the reason I'm just changing my command and specifying that get screenshot as a file, and that file name I'm giving it as a PNG file. See, somehow it got this time it got executed successfully without throwing any error messages. Go to that location, see demo22.png file captured, and when I open that, okay, whatever the browser instance is there, it captured that browser instance. So this is the way how to capture the screenshots. In order to capture screenshots in WebDriver, we need to give get a screenshot as a file, and we need to specify the location followed by a file name. We need to specify file location and file name also as an input to this function. Okay, as an input to this function. That's it. So this is the way how to capture auto suggestions and even how to capture a screenshot in WebDriver. Cool. That's all I have, guys. See you again in the next.